Hello everyone. Do you know cyber attacks are rising day by day and multiple organizations are looking for professionals who actually think like hacker but act as a defender. In this video, I'm going to cover certain things such as ethical hacking and cybersecurity. What are the job opportunities in this field? What about the salary and growth? Why CEH, that is a certified ethical hacker, is valuable. Also, I'm going to talk about the learning resources. And then at the end, I will talk about that how we can stay connected here by certain means. So let's talk about the hacker. So there's two types of the persons. One is the hacker and another one is an ethical hacker. So hackers, like they steal the information, they do not have their intentions correct, they find vulnerabilities and exploit them for their benefits. So that's what, because when it's their benefit, it's loss of someone else. While in other fields, we have ethical hacker. Their job is to identify the vulnerabilities. You can see that here. They also identify the vulnerabilities. They are also finding the vulnerabilities. They are also identifying the vulnerabilities, but they do before actual hackers find it and exploit them for their own purposes. So that's how the difference between the hacker and the ethical hacker. So whatever we are talking about, this is all about the ethical hacking. We never encourage that you disrupt services, you take your own benefit and you become hacker. We do not encourage that one. Always that this course content is completely for the ethical hacking. So now once you find the vulnerabilities before the actual hacker does, that's how the cybersecurity begins. So, whenever you are opening your mobile phone, you just unlock it, you are doing a video call or sending a text message to someone else, or you're doing a chat, you are playing games, whatever you do in digital world, everything having the security. If you exclude the security in any of the digital connectivity platforms, even if I don't talk about the connectivity, even from the digital platforms, your data is not at all safe. Anybody can steal information, they can use it here and there. You have seen that people are creating the deepfake videos using images, people are doing the scams, transferring the money from one account to another account. They are disrupting the services. Either it could be critical info, for example, dams, or it could be the power grid, disrupt the power supply, or it could be defense services. So everywhere, like we are all around the cybersecurity. Wherever the security lapse, disruption starts. So that's where we talk about the cybersecurity with the help of the ethical hacking. In the let's talk about, let's suppose you have become a good ethical hacker. What are the job opportunities you have in this field? So ethical hacker can be, like, you can be a ethical hacker that we take as a term. We also call them as a penetration tester. So penetration testing is like, let's say you have a mobile phone here, and in the mobile phone you are trying to break the password, whatever has to be entered to log in the password. You try certain combination of the passwords, So basically, what you're going to do, you are penetrating your mobile phone. Same as a website. If there is a website, you try to break that website. If you can change that content, you can get some data. You want to penetrate Active Directory, you penetrate networking devices, anything. So whenever you are trying to get into that system by any means, all the possibilities, that is basically the penetration testing. That I am the employee of the certain organization, and for the same organization, I'm going to test the penetration, that whether I'm able to break it or not. So now here your creativity starts, logical thinking, analytical skills, everything is important. So these are the very important things whenever you do the hacking, right? I always say as an ethical hacking, not the disruptive ones. So this is one of the job that you can get. Another one you get as a security analyst, because you know that how the hacking is being done, how people break the systems. So if any of the alert is being generated from any of the SIEM tool, so SIEM tools are basically the incident monitoring tool. I will say the security incident monitoring tool. So whenever any security breach or suspected security breach is reported, that alert is being generated in that tool. And now it's responsibility of the security analyst to check that alert, that why that alert has been generated. Is that really some serious threat is ongoing, or it could be something knowingly somebody did that, or it a false positive. So now it's responsibility of that person to check that one. So that is the another job type you can get into. Next thing is like information security manager. So obviously, wherever we are having information stored in somewhere place, and now you have to be, it's a responsibility to secure it. So there is a role like as information security manager. You deploy the certain measures that your information cannot be broken. So for example, people used to send an email to their personal email. So you can deploy the policies on your email gateways that nobody can send the official data to their personal emails, or whatever the external emails are coming, they should be thoroughly checked and then they are coming. Any person is not uploading any data to the any of the shared cloud services like Google Drive, OneDrive, Dropbox, or any other storage devices that could be in the cloud, but they are personal, not the official ones. Office for the official we usually allow it, right? But not for the personal ones. So ultimately, the target is to secure our information. Whatever the reason, whatever the measures, you have to assess it. That by which means that information can be leaked, and you have to secure it. Next thing is about the cybersecurity consultant. So cybersecurity consultant is like responsible for end-to-end security of that organization. You suggest your client that what are the security measures can be implemented, and accordingly they take measures. So here, like you have to be cost efficient as well. You do not suggest like buy a very costly solution, and even that company doesn't worth that much. So your data is not too important than your invest. You invest like in the 100 billion, and your data worth has 100 million, right? So that's how basically we have to do the trade off between the cost and security. Incident response specialist. So this is somewhere it is related to the security analyst role. So these are the person usually working for this 24 cross 7. Okay, people are also called as SOC, security operation control. Incidentally, instantly they responded, and now it if they understand, that's fine. But then later on, it goes to the security analyst. So that level of that security analyst, that L2, L3, or how expert they are. Next thing is about forensic analyst. That's too much white, so I just changed color. Red color. I don't know that how comfortable you are. Let me change to another one. Green houses. Okay, that's fine. So forensic analyst. So forensic analyst job is basically like when the attack has happened, someone has stolen that information. Now it's your job to trace back that information, that how that actually happened. What has happened, what was the time, how it can how it had been broken, right? So these type of things. So forensic, you can try to correlate, like for example, any murder happened, and then forensic specialist goes there, they collect the blood sample, they collect that how the person has might have entered, is that sofa broken, how the glass window is breaking. They take sample of everything, they try to correlate each and every scenario whatever's happened, and then try to replicate it, like not replicate, I will say that they just imagine that how it would have been happened, right? So that's basically the forensic analyst job comes in the picture. And obviously you can also get the jobs here in the government and defense roles. So that's like very well known, because everything starts, like most important data is of the government or the defense sector. So you may also get jobs here in these fields. Now let's talk about the salary and growth, that how basically how much salary you usually get it, and what are the career perspective you have it here, right? So talk about the money we have. So in India and abroad, so both the cases, it just depends on like what your scenario, either you are having an entry level or you an expert here. So in the entry level you will usually get a 4 to 6 lpa. If you have very good experience, like 10 to 12 years, 15 years, it reaches something around like 40 lpa. And obviously there is always exceptions. People here at the entry level may also get 10 to 12 or even higher, right? There's always an exceptions. But I'm talking about the average one, that you easily get it. And somebody says that, okay, I got a 1 lpa. Sir, you said that I will get the 4 to 6, right? So it happens sometimes. So it just depends. But that's not talking about the average salary. Don't blame me that, hey, you said this one, I'm not getting. Oh, you can blame. I'm not a problem. In fact, I will take that blame. But usually, like, it doesn't make, any difference. And here also, people may go beyond that as well. So, for example, you become the CISO, right? Chief Information Security Officer in very good organization. So you will be playing in like millions, or let's say that crores. If you are in the global perspective, like people are earning a lot here. I will say about the exact figures, that what are the exact figures people are giving. So because obviously like exact figures is like very hard to get it. But yeah, in something like I would say that people here with the entry level, we can like it's hard to get for me, but I would also like we can correlate the things. But for the something like 60,000 ESD, so that could be something like for the entry level. But the for the experienced one, it's like there's no limit, I would say. But obviously there is always a limit, so you can correlate accordingly. That obviously like it depends on your skill set. So I will just change the color because I think it's not visible. So it's totally depends on your skill set, that how much you are skilled, and also in the specific technologies. Because uh, how specific you are, right? So that's why I have mentioned here, just depending on the experience or your entry level. So that's how your salary and growth basically depends on. Now, why this CH valuable? Like obviously, like you will see that I have learned this CH and what is why it is important, right? So here basically I would say that it is a, you can say that's a globally recognized certification. So if you take it from the EC Council, they have that well-known reputed certification. And I will say that it's not mandatory, but whatever the content I'm going to cover, like later on you are watching, that basically covers the target is over the certification. And whenever you do the certification, you also gets clear about the knowledge, because this is not only the theoretical knowledge, it's going to be lab based learning. You are going to learn it here. So that's why here I have mentioned that the practical skills in hacking. So whatever the learning you will be doing later on in this uh, section, not section, basically the entire course, that is based on the theoretical knowledge as well as the practical skills. You'll be doing the labs for that one in hacking tools, techniques, and the countermeasures. There's a huge opportunities in the IT sectors, banking, finance, e-commerce, obviously the government one, and the healthcare sectors. So because of these, all these sectors, so here I'm talking about the sectors. Sectors means that fields, basically banking, all of a lot of banks, right? So that's why it is very important that why basically like you have to do the CH. And ultimately, the most important thing that you are really interested how you can learn these things of CH. So you can learn the CH, like you can watch the entire, I will not say the entire one because I have to limit somewhere, where you can watch the content on our YouTube channel that is free of cost. But yeah, I have to limit at a certain stage. And later on, like you can also learn on our website. So I will give you the link. So here I'm just currently it is on the website as learn.sapiensecurity.com. I will give you the link in the description. Okay. And it is of the cost, I think 399, or it could be, I think 10 USD. Currently, I'm just saying that currently it might increase later on. So don't say that why you have increased later on or something. Okay. So it might increase like later on. For example, you're watching quite late this video that might have, but currently the price is this 399 and 10 USD. It's also something in pound, I think 8 or something that I have to check on that one. Okay. So why basically like you can say that why if I'm getting it free of cost on the YouTube, then why I have to pay that one. Okay. So here what you are going to do, like learning resources, you will get it. So for example, you are want to download any of the software, your websites, or like where to go. If I have to provide any images, those all everything you will be getting it here, because here for that hosting and all that I have to pay that amount as well. So that's why I have paid put some nominal amount, like very low amount. If you go into the marketplaces and watch the other uh, CH videos, that's going to be quite high, I would say. This is like, as compared to them, that's like almost zero. But yeah, because I'm also paying that one, so I have to take that as well. And also you will get a community support. Community support means that because whenever you are learning by your own, you may not explore a lot of things, you are having some questions. So that basically you can do, you can coordinate or contact to the other learners. You can take help from each other, and people support, right? And that's how basically you will get benefit of it here. So there's two advantage: you will get the resources as well as the community support. And Another thing, like most important, I may not be uploading all the videos on the YouTube. Something at the end I have to limit somewhere. Okay. And obviously, like other learning resources that I have talking about. So I have to like go to the my website. So I will keep these changes. So what I'm going to show you right now, that my website. Okay. So just a second. Yeah, here's my website, this one. Okay. So you can use this one as a freshdeveloper.online. Okay. So that's how this website opens. It doesn't take this much time usually, but sometimes it may take it for the first time. And you can learn the other things as well. For example, for the self learning, like you can also learn the 48 checkpoint, Palo Alto, and F5 LTMs. These are all the videos available free of cost. They're on the YouTube. And I have also done for the CCNA. So if you are weak in the networking, you can go to that CCNA. You can watch through, but I will not suggest to go too deep on that one. Okay, but you can learn, like these are the very basics ones. You can learn, I think, because CCNA is like good one. You can do it that as well. Okay, and also you can go for the, if you are interested in Linux, you can also do some basics of Linux. It's not, I think everything is not there, but you can learn a little bit. Okay, so this is what you can do. And next thing that I was talking about, my like that website, that learn.sapium.sapiumsecurity.com. So here the cost is basically like your 399, that I will just quickly show you. And then I will show you that how basically you can stay connected with me if you have any questions and all, that how you can ask with me. So that thing here. So this is a link I will provide you in the description. Okay. So there you can go directly. I'm going to integrate this link here in this website later on, but I will somewhere somehow, like here in the this section, or here in the service section, somehow I will integrate it, this CH one. Okay. So, but right now it is not integrated. You can directly click on this link. I will provide you in description. And once you go here, you can see the amount. So this is like 399 right now. Okay. You can fill that information. You can like make some payment, and then everything you can watch here in that website. Later on, you can directly go to this website, learn.cpmsecurity.com, and the content will be available under the courses section. So for example, you made the payment. Uh, so later on, you just come to this page, learn.cpmsecurity.com, and just go to the courses section. You can see all the videos under this course. Okay. Now, like this was about that how you can learn and all, right? And if you want to like stay connected with me, so I will go back to my slide. So what I have done basically, for the connectivity perspective, because obviously like we want to stay in touch. So for that one, I have basically created a group on the Telegram. So this is basically the name of that group. Okay. So here I think something is wrong. CHFDU. Yeah, not this colorful. CHFDU. That's the Telegram group name. You can scan it here. This is the scanner of that Telegram group. And you can also follow me on the LinkedIn. So this is the page that I have created with the Fresh Developer. And I forgot to tell about myself. So my name is Anuj Bharadwaj. If you want to have a discussion with me, or you want to speak to me, or send a message, obviously speaking not may not be possible. Okay. So you can send me message on the LinkedIn. So okay. So there's two things right now. First thing you can do to the Telegram. There we can, be in the group. Another one, like we can follow my page. Basically, I would say the Fresh Developer. And later on, like if you want to send message to me, you can stay connected with me on my LinkedIn page. That I will just open it quickly here. So that's my LinkedIn, not page. That's my LinkedIn account. Okay. So here, that's basically where that's my LinkedIn page, Anuj Bharadwaj. So now you can follow me, or you can also here in the how you can connect me. You have to find out the option for the connect. There will be three dots here, and then you can connect me. So if you're connected to me, you can send me message until you're like not the premium customer. Like what is this one? Premium member, right? So if you are a premium member, you do not to be connected with me and you can send a message. But I will not say that. You just forget that thing. Just in order to send me message, you can connect with me, and then we can have a conversation. Whatever doubts or questions you can have, we will be having discussion. Obviously, like you can also write in the comment sections, like whatever the that on videos you will be watching. For if you have any questions or doubts, you can write on the comment sections. I will be replying back as soon as like reading that one. Okay. So, all right, I'm stopping it here. If you have any questions, feel free to write in the comment section. I'll be happy to help you out. Thank you, everyone. Bye bye.